Everything for sale in Eric Adams City. Turkish House unsafe, but outside looking pretty. Guterres cuts the ribbon, money disappearing. We're handcuffed with mass dictators are leering. Inside Verizon's building, Sylvanx is hiding. NYPD ferocious for a little tiding. Seizing all the phones, search warrant corruption. Seems to be no end, NYC eruption. Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York. Now, it's raining, but we have to do it. The U.S. versus Eric Adams, it's confirmed. It was just wheeled out in the Southern District of New York Magistrates Court by Magistrate Judge Catherine H. Parker. She came in, she said, in the matter of U.S. versus Eric Adams, the assigned judge is, she opened up this little yellow envelope that came out of the wheel, and she said, Judge Garnett. But Judge Garnett was a prosecutor until about a year ago, or less. So she said, she is recused. She spun the wheel again and said, the case is assigned to Judge Ho. He's in the other building, 40 Foley. I've had some experience trying to get unsealed some documents in a Russian oligarch's yacht case. I probably will have more to say. The case number is 24CR556, U.S. versus Eric Adams. It is confirmed. There's an 11:30 press conference by Damien Williams, but he won't be taking questions, they say. This is Worth Street. Nearing 7 p.m. on Thursday, September 26th. Now, Eric Adams, Mayor Eric Adams' presentment was set for tomorrow. But then his lawyer wrote in and said, oh, he'd asked for Friday, but he'd rather it not be in front of the magistrate, so why not next week? Well, there's been no ruling on that, and NYPD is putting out the barricade. So I'd say it's on. Eric Adams will be here tomorrow. Inner City Press, here on Worth Street. Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse, today, Friday, September 27th, 2024. We're going to start with Eric Adams, of course. Yesterday, we live tweeted the unsealing of the indictment, U.S. versus Eric Adams, 5 counts, largely focused around Turkish bribes to cut through the FDNY tape and basically open an unsafe Turkish mission to the UN on First Avenue. We covered it at the time, believe it or not, that garish building that Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General, cut the ribbon on. We've asked the UN for comment, none. But today, that's the big thing. There was a lot of sturm and drama yesterday about when this presentment/arraignment would be. Initially, Alex Spiro, the lawyer for Adams, wrote in and said Friday or Monday. Then it was said that the magistrate would do it today, Magistrate Parker. And then he wrote in again saying he'd prefer the next week having District Judge Ho do both on another date. But it was too late. And it was kind of arrogant, actually, I think. Once they've set your date is set. So Judge Ho, there was... at around 7 p.m. issued an order, past 7 p.m., that it will be today at noon. So we're going to be live tweeting that. Well, here we are, Matthew Lee, Inner City Press, just after the arraignment of Eric Adams. He's just left in a car. Alex Spiro had a statement, but took no questions. Now, the one thing that came out, 2 things came out of it. He pled not guilty, of course. He waived the public reading, but he was allowed to keep his passport, which is very rare here. Nearly all defendants turn it in or don't have one, but he didn't turn it in. And also, Alex Spiro said he'd like the Brady material by next Wednesday when he sees Judge Ho, and also that he's going to make a motion to dismiss by Wednesday. So it's an aggressive defense. He didn't take questions. Damien Williams hasn't taken any questions. We'll see on Wednesday what this motion to dismiss looks like. But as of now, Inner City Press, we're on the case, and we're moving toward, we'll probably have a book on the case, unless it's dismissed very quickly. A book says, as on the Trump trial, SBF, did he do it? In any event, that's now. We'll be writing the story soon. InnerCityPress.com. Signing off.